wireless earbuds usually force you to choose between the convenience of cutting the cord and actual high-end audio fidelity. But every once in a while, a pair comes along trying to bridge that gap rather seriously. Audio-Technica decided to pack some surprisingly heavy-duty audio hardware into this gray little shell, and the results are pretty fascinating. Right off the bat, holding the charging case feels a bit substantial, almost like it means business, though it is definitely on the bulkier side compared to some of the ultra-sleek pocket stones floating around the market right now. Now here is where things get genuinely interesting under the hood. Instead of relying purely on standard off-the-shelf Bluetooth chips to handle the conversion, these things feature a dedicated AKM digital-to-analog converter paired with a built-in headphone amplifier. When you combine that specialized DAC with aptX support, the soundstage opens up in a way most wireless earbuds simply miss. Those 11mm drivers use diamond-like carbon-coated diaphragms alongside pure iron yokes, which translates to a surprisingly clean, crisp delivery across complex tracks. Bass doesn't just rumble blindly. It stays tight and controlled, letting vocals breathe without getting muddy. Brass stabilizers inside help keep unwanted vibrations down, so even when tracks get chaotic, things stay surprisingly composed. Battery life sits at about 6 hours on a single stretch, which is respectable enough for a morning commute and a bit of office work. The charging case tosses in another 9 hours of backup juice. It is not the absolute marathon runner of the century, and power users might find themselves dropping it onto a charger more often than they'd like, but it gets through a typical day. Physical button controls sit right on the earpieces for managing tracks and calls, which some might prefer over finicky touch sensors, though clicking a button straight into your ear canal does take a little getting used to. Audio-Technica also throws in some 3D loop supports to help anchor everything in place, which is handy because the housings themselves have some weight and benefit from the extra stability during movement. Look, at the end of the day, if pure sonic detail is what matters most to your ears, this setup punches way above what typical wireless convenience usually offers, provided you don't mind a slightly larger footprint in your pocket.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.